Well, racism towards certain communities is very high, and that includes the Northeast, who are often referred to as chinks or chinkies. And this has been going on for decades. Ever since I was a small boy, I used to hear this.
What's the way out? What's the way out, Professor? Because, we were speaking to Mr. Ehring on the other hand, and he's saying that there should be social awareness. Now, over the last couple of years, ever since 2012 took place, that mass exodus of students from the Northeast, which took place, there have been attempts, but clearly it's done absolutely nothing to make people aware in this country.
Well, I think awareness has to be a multi-pronged thing. It must be there in the educational centers. It should be there where people congregate. So, posters and all that are up. And there should be campaigns by young people and older people about the diversity and plurality of this country being one of its main strengths. So to attack people who don't look like you is to basically attack a very required and needed part of Indian nationalism.
Stay with us. Let's also bring in Mr. Ninong Ehring, Minister of State for Minority Affairs. Sir, tomorrow students from the Northeast have decided to protest in various centers, one of them being the Lajpat Nagar police station. What would you like to tell them? Because we had many callers today who directly wanted to pose questions to the government. You are going to be presenting their case to the Prime Minister tomorrow.
My advice to the students is that yes, because you have to express your feelings. You have to, show that our solidarity. We are together, the people of the Northeast. Not only people of the Northeast, but even people from Delhi. I'm sure the students and all would be there to, in fact, support them in this cause. Because, in fact, in the last, there was an issue there about 3 years back, I think. That was with a Mizoram girl, where I had participated in that as an MP in Jantar Mantar. So there also people from all sections of this area, they also participated, they supported, the NGOs were there. So I'm sure that here also the children want to express their feelings until and unless you have a kind of a blockade or which would be very undemocratic. That should not be there. But a peaceful kind of expression that yes, we are with the disease, the late Nido Tanya, expressing their solidarity. I don't think that there should be much of a hassle in that.
Well, there is anger, and understandable anger, on the streets of the national capital, where many students from the Northeast have come to Delhi to seek a better life, and that is how they get paid. Let's listen into some reactions we are getting in, and then we'll go back to our guests.
Actually, they said they laughed only. After laughing that, then my brothers argue with that guy only. Then after hot arguments will be there, and then he suddenly broke the glass only nearby that glass. And again, after a few minutes, the people gathered and shopkeepers and all that stuffs tied their hand and beaten up there.
Okay.
Yeah, with sticks and everything, so whatever they got. At that time. After that, the police have dropped these my brothers at the same place again, and then that's a group of people again beaten him. He come to the home and he told his friend only.
Okay, where did he get the injuries? Where did he sustain the injuries?
In neck portions. And leaves was broken.
Headlines Today will keep tracking all developments on the story. We appreciate our guest, Mr. Ehring, for joining us, and also Professor Chenoy, who joined us from JNU, Arthur Khan, who's keeping track of all developments outside AIIMS, where young Nido's body is kept. Tomorrow, 12 p.m. is when students from the 12 p.m. in fact, are students from the Northeast who are protesting outside the Lajpat Nagar police station. Headlines Today will get you up to speed with developments there. With that, it's a wrap on Headlines Tonight.